Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Vaheguru Ji Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So in this video we're going to go through some sounds. These sounds are not exactly the same as sounds in English, but they're a combination of English sounds with some emphasis and some stress, and we can learn them quite easily as well. Okay, so the first one is khakha, k. Now this sounds like khakha, like k, but it's more in your throat. It's more come with a bit more emphasis as khakha, k. Okay, and words that we know about in Punjabi are like khalsa or khanda. Okay, these all start with khakha, k. Next akhar is chhachha, ch, and this sounds a bit like chhachha, but it's a bit softer and it comes more with a bit more breath into it. Chhachha, ch. And words that you would have seen with this chhachha are like 6, che, or chote. Chote means younger, so chote sahibzade, the younger sahibzade. Or you would have heard chhatri, chhachha, chhatri, and this is an umbrella. Tanka, it's another letter that is written down as T, but actually it's the tongue is still higher up. Tanka, topi, people wear a hat on their head, that's called a topi. Or you would have seen the word tabbar, tabbar, this means your family. Then ddaddaa, d, again the tongue is up, but it's with a bit more D rather than a T emphasis. Ddaddaa, d. Words you would have seen with ddaddaa are danda, danda means a stick, or daddu, a frog, daddu. Then thatha, t. Here the tongue is not like English T, tongue is flat against the roof of your mouth. T, thatha, t. So you would have used the word thatha, tabla, t. Or you would have said thatha, takht, like akal takht. Or thatha, teg, like big, teg fateh, thatha, teg. And then thatha, th. Now it's like thatha, but you make a lot more breath into it. Thatha, th. And words you would have used with thatha, thali, or thal, thal, which tin vastu payo at the end of the song. Th. Or thapi, which is like a pat on the back, and also means to give the guruship to the next person, and that comes up to sahib, thapya na jai. Then you've got letter ddaddaa, d. Now again this is written as D sometimes, or DH, but actually it's a very soft D, d. The tongue is flat like the but instead of bringing the T sound out, you bring the D sound out. The words you would have seen with this are like darshan, ddaddaa, darshan, or deg, deg, deg fateh, deg, das, ddaddaa, das. And the next word is ddaddaa. Now ddaddaa is like a combination of thatha and ddaddaa, ddaddaa, and with a bit more from underneath the breath comes up. Words you've seen already in Japji Sahib are like tall, tall, which means a bull, a mythical book that you hold up the whole word, but tall, or taram. So tall, taram, tarti, which means the whole earth, tarti. Papa. Now papa, the lips are still together. It's not like fafa, which was pape per bindi, f. This time without the bindi becomes p. Words you've seen are like pul, that means flowers, or pal, which means fruit. So there is a very small difference, just the onkar underneath the papa. So you have to be careful, yeah? Papa pul and papa pal. Or so that's why some people say fateh with pateh, is because it comes up in Gurbani this way as well as pateh, which means victory. And then the last akhar, rara, r. Now rara, it looks just like, you might think it's the same as the English R, but it's not, because R, the tongue is up a little bit and you're going but this is r, rara, r. The tongue is much more forward and it doesn't roll as much like the French might, but it's still an R. And words you would have seen with r, rara, r, rag, yeah, which means love, also means music, or ram, which is used for Waheguru, ram, or rai, ram, rai. Okay, mere ram rai, that's r, ra, ra, r. Okay, so that's all the sounds that are a combination of Punjabi and English sounds, and not very hard for us to make. So let's practice this one again and again and again until we get them right. Bola chukka dekhiye bakshin ji, Waheguru ji ka khalsa, Waheguru ji ki fateh.